fairly conservative lineup by the look of it for Valladolid, affiliate, hoping it will be a venue for top flight season on the right-hand side. Inside to Modric. Right here is Sergi Guardiola trying to run through. Luka Modric battling back. Sort of a gamble to go for, put that much faith in him, and he really goes back to Casemiro and now Modric. Signed from Eibar at the end of last season, and the
left. That means that there's variety for Zidane should he choose to use it, and I think when you're 20 years old, that damages your confidence. So to see what
carry it forward, looking to move away from Quique Perez,
and does coach the strikers. Not
now here's Mariano, possibly with all these injuries, Graham, is that
to him, Quique couldn't get the leverage on the header to trouble Courtois.
Now Modric.
We're at the club through their finishing. He will be doing the same for Weissman, for Guardiola.
Twice getting away from Ruben Alcaraz, 3 times.
A willingness to work very hard physically for the ball, and then a quick, accurate
Good tracking back by Nacho, but Modric says, I'll have it back, thank you. Mariano! Alive enough to win it back immediately. Then the pass will... Modric, can he keep it in? Cuts it back, corner Quique. Still 4 in the middle, but he can't get the ball over.
Say that if Benzema's even close to fitness, I want a president and sports director we're looking at least they'd have seen that the answer 35 says who? Says Modric. Said might have said, no, I'm clamping down on that, I'm going to show a yellow card.
Modric continued his run, ghosting into the area. Might come back to him here. Yeah, I think Courtois probably looked at that one with a bit of disdain.
Nice.
Finding Luka Modric. Mostly. Here's Modric with the cross, cleared away.
This has not been a bottom 3 performance by...
In the last minute as well, there's a winner. Who was commentating on a goal from the halfway line.
He knows that scored from pretty much the halfway line into an open goal against Atleti to secure Raul. One of, if not the great...
Isn't Nacho's goal. Here's Lucas.
What he represents, and...
Plenty of experienced options, and often by Toni Kroos to find Luka Modric, who looks at his options, swings it. A quick throw out for Luka Modric.
He was a midfielder, a scoring midfielder, and therefore coach no, but they've been taught by a hard taskmaster, is my point.
Perhaps you could argue he shouldn't have been allowed to make the save by Valladolid. Toni Kroos for Modric. Modric finds Asensio inside to Modric. Coming forward from centre-back.
Does Sergio look at him and say, well, he's creating danger even though he hasn't scored?
Nacho Martinez.
Yeah, Mr. Cuadro Fernandez has got very little here beforehand, that he changed position, that he'd gone last man, back post.
Get into a better position. Now, Orellana harangued hold of the ball inside to Guardiola. Brought down the left back, and it wasn't a convincing delivery.
Hard to know if it's ineptitude or self-indulgence.
But Ruben Alcaraz just about able to prevent the corner. Look at that control by Luka Modric.
And he's shown already in this match, never mind in his previous career, that he's got the...
Who, despite all his silky skills on the ball, isn't...
His speed of movement, the number of spaces that he offers to teammates, numbers up front for Valladolid, increase your chances of...
Now here's the threat. Ball given away by Perez. Modric. It was a 5 against 4 to have lost their way, Valladolid. Even a little thing like the length of...
Heaped numbers up front, and Real Madrid, if they win the...
They need at the moment.
Yeah, they keep the ball well, and when you're divided in strategy now, it's very, very strange.
And Real Madrid will be happy to play lengthy, keen. Modric for Kroos, midfielder. At odds of midfield as well.
At home.
Indeed, having beaten Real Madrid away. There's Modric hooking it low. Real Madrid boosted in confidence. Header from him. As Modric makes another challenge. Last few seconds of normal time ticking around.
Valladolid, unfortunately, don't get points.
The Liga Santander, and it looks like Valladolid have got...